Hello and welcome to Generation 16, the series that showcases the history of Sega's Mega Drive. I'm Greg Stewart. I've been covering games for 20 years now. I co-founded Gaming Age and was the reviews editor for Electronic Gaming Monthly, and co-founder of the Player One podcast, one of the longest-running gaming podcasts around. Join me while I recap the history of Sega's 16-bit powerhouse game by game. On Generation 16, I focus on the interesting stories behind each title, big hardware launches by Sega and its competitors, and key news stories that shaped the console wars in the early 90s. Sega went from underdog to market leader and back again, and on Generation 16, we explore how. Good evening. I don't know if there's anyone watching yet because it doesn't look like Twitch is updating. Oh, there are. Look at that. Hi, Keened. It's Adventure Night again. Oh, thanks, Giraffe. It's Adventure Night again. We're going to be playing some Space Quest 2 tonight. The Further Adventures of Roger Wilco, although he wasn't called that at this point. Before we start the game, of course, I'm going to call out Extra Life, Extra Life, Extra Life. Hey, Giraffe. Here to raise money. We're at $1,415 so far this year of the $10,000 goal. You can go to Seward.ca to make a tax-deductible donation to Extra Life and the IWK Health Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is why I stream every night, so please consider giving. If you do support Extra Life, you get to pick from the stream list for a game on an upcoming Thursday night donor night stream. So please consider that. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, you can subscribe, you can cheer, you can buy merch, you can play Quest mode. Remember, Amazon Prime members can subscribe for 1 month for free, but remember, if you're a subscriber, you need to re-up every month, and Twitch will not remind you to do that. So, without further ado, it's Space Quest 2. Thanks, Sarah Bess. I know what you want already. Let me know if the audio is okay. 21 months. Wow, Sarah Bess. We are in Chapter Dos. Vohaul's Revenge. The two guys from Andromeda. See if I can read this before it scrolls by. The series does get better as it goes on. As you will recall in our last chapter, you had just foiled the Sarians' fiendish plot to rule the galaxy by using the Star Generator as their weapon of destruction. You became a hero by saving countless lives and returning the Star Generator technology into safe hands. Life was beautiful. Hey, Jaspertine and Shy Smile. But heroes come and go, and people soon forget. Your celebrated herodom slowly fades, leaving you, once again, a janitor. Their promotion to head janitor was no consolation, especially since you are the only member of the janitorial staff, nor was the transfer to Orbital Station 4. Sweating like a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time. Hey, Keened, thanks. Life sucks. Again. We're in Xenon Orbital Station 4. Welcome aboard ZOS 4. To log on for duty, please enter your name below. Well, we're going to enter Roger. Orbital Station 4 is one of many orbiting Xenon, your home planet. It is a transfer point for travelers seeking transportation to the various planets in the Irnon system. As we begin this chapter of our story, we find you, Roger, Ace Janitor, doing what you do best. A beep emanates from your wristwatch. You release your grip on the broom. And there it goes. The broom floats away, never to be used again. That makes the third one this week. Wait till your boss finds out. So we're going to look You are working outside Xenon Orbital Station 4. This area hasn't been completed yet. You've been sent out here to remove construction debris and space dust. I'm going to look at our wrist. Let's press H. Your horoscope for today. Keep up the good work. Today could bring that big promotion you think you deserve. Don't take any wooden buckazoids. Press T. There you go, minus 47 degrees centigrade. Roger, get in here on the double. You've got a mess to clean up and the shuttle was just returned. One of the passengers got space sick on the way down. Besides, you should have been done out there an hour ago. Get a move on. With that, the image disappears. Well, let's get a move on. Sit up straight like I tell my kids to do. This is zero gravity, of course, so we can walk on walls. You are whisked away to the airlock chamber. Stand by for decontamination. And of course, we're going to save. All right, let's change. Actually, let's look around first. This is the airlock chamber. From here, you can gain extra vehicular access. Spare suits hang on the back wall. Some lockers are mounted on the side wall. Oh, man, Beyond Good and Evil is a good game. Change clothes. There we go. Now we look like Roger. And let's open locker. Look in locker. You bravely peer into the locker to find a Kubik's Rube puzzle and your athletic supporter. This is so 80s. Get Kubik's Rube. Get athletic supporter. Okay. I wonder if I step on the airlock thing again, if it'll take me outside. Let's try that and see what happens. Nope. Okay. It's about time you got in here, Roger. Head for the shuttle bay on the double. I'm warning you, you're on your last leg around here, bud. One more screw-up in your history. He then orders the transportation officers to send you directly to the shuttle bay and nowhere else until the job has been completed. All right, let's look around. You're in the transportation control room of the orbital station. The room is abuzz with activity as technicians monitor XOS-4 operations. A pneumatic transport tube is accessible from the walkway above. My back pillow. All right. Let's take the transporter tube. You can see the art is getting a little more ambitious in these games. You're in the orbital station shuttle bay. A shuttle, fresh from a passenger drop-off on Xenon, is refueling for its next trip. A pneumatic transport tube is accessible from the walkway. A refueler replenishes the shuttle's supply. The shuttlecraft is your standard 10-passenger short commute vehicle. It was primarily designed to ferry people and supplies between orbital stations, Xenon, and other orbiting spacecraft. Well, let's get in there and clean up some vomit. You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. You were surprised to find that the shuttle's not empty. There are two extremely ugly suckers. Hey, your favorite expletive here? Sometimes this speeds up and it bugs me. Your protest is cut short as two interstellar ruffians proceed to thump you unconscious. Everything goes black. Faster than you can read this. Time passes. Hey, Scoop Jessica. More time passes. A strange dream turns into the realization that you are being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache. God. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you aren't in Kansas or Xenon anymore. You find, as you try to struggle free, you notice that your hands are tied behind your back. As the eyes dial into focus, you make out an oddly disfigured being sitting before you. A sagging mass of flesh that appears to have been human at one time, tubes and wires extend from his body, leading to machines which keep him alive. Suddenly, his visage stirs, and he begins to speak. Can I slow this down at all? Yeah, this is the shot from the box. This is the shot that I remember seeing on whatever demo they had running at Radio Shack in the window. Hey, Scoop Joey's here too. Well, did we have a nice nap? I thought we would have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Oh well. Welcome to my humble fortress, Roger. The name's Vohaul, Sludge Vohaul. I was the genius behind the star generator when it was still in the concept stages. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy-pants scientist decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. Yeah, Keenad, me too. Anyway, you ruined my Sarian operation. I was going to use the star generator to make Xenon pay for what they did to me. They were going to know my wrath in a big way. You somehow managed to change all that. Oh, I suppose I should have known better than to use those mental midget Sarians. That's not the point, however. You are responsible, and you shall pay. Besides, I have another plan, and you'll not be around to foil it. Control, this is on Scum VR? Control F11, F12? I thought that was the DOSBox command. Oh, you're saying DOSBox, yeah. No, this isn't DOSBox. Scum VM or whatever it's called. I have devised a plan so horrible, so frightening, so diabolical that no one will be able to stop me. Observe my latest creation. I think that he points to it. I intend to infest your planet with thousands of these genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen. I will at last reap sweet revenge from the scientific community that mocked me. My plan was to kill you, but I've had a change of heart. Ha ha ha. Get it? He peers down at the hoses protruding from his chest connected to a life support system. Forgive me, I'm a kidder. I've decided I would get much more enjoyment watching you suffer. My associates will escort you to the surface of Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Be seeing you. An injection renders you unconscious. Your drugged carcass is loaded onto a shuttle. Upon reviving, you look through the viewing port to see Vohaul's massive asteroid fortress getting smaller. This is a long intro. After touching down on a giant landing platform, you're ushered to a hovercraft waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in. Hey, Ken Renji. I like the little steam jets coming out of the It's shuttle. Look at that parallax scrolling. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I suppose we're out of fuel. Way to go, Gorf Breath. Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait till the master finds out. You're in big trouble. Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time. Dip. The argument between the two guards is cut short as gravity reasserts itself. And now the game can start. Good thing that guard broke your fall. He doesn't look too happy about it, though. We're going to save. All right. You seem to be in a rather exotic forest. The growth here is unlike anything you're used to. On the ground lies the wreckage of the hovercraft you crashed in. Nearby are the bodies of your former captors. He does. Search body. You search the grotesque body and find a small, thin magnetic card. It looks like a key card. You seem to recall seeing one somewhere in the past. Get key card. Okay. Oh, something just popped its head out back there. Look. Hovercraft. The hovercraft has been reduced to a mound of twisted wreckage. Everything that was straight is bent. Everything that was bent is benter. There appears to be no salvageable parts. You hear a high-pitched beep. It seems to be emanating from the wrecked hovercraft. You press the button. The light goes dark, and you no longer notice the high-pitched beep. Seduce thing in bushes. I don't know. Okay. There's lots of stuff looking around out there. I guess we're going north and then east. Suddenly, from somewhere to the east, you hear a twang, followed by a high-pitched shriek. You're in another area of forest. The growth seems to be getting heavier here. This little creature, caught in the snare, has a thick-looking pinkish skin. He looks to be less than a meter tall. He doesn't seem too thrilled with his predicament. He doesn't respond. You're too far away. Well, how do I get close enough? There we go. And there he goes. Before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little creature gives you a long glance. All right. All right. Now we got to go back to the west. Seduction gone wrong. The little eyes peering out. So cool. Hey, Gaijin. What's up here? Look at this. This is another clearing in an otherwise heavily wooded area of the forest. There's a plateau near the back. No, I'm not getting closer right now. The spores are light blue and bulb-shaped. They seem to be loosely attached to the ground. You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open. Forest and Sleeping Beauty, eh? Wonder if the monkey has any tobacco pouches? God, that game was great. All right. We's going north. It's like a big chasm back there. Oh. And here's our maze. You're in another clearing in the forest. This one seems to be occupied by a type of growth you are not familiar with. You can see a little guy across the clearing picking some sort of berries from a bush. All right, we got to get through here. And there he goes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good. You succeeded in establishing contact with one of this planet's life forms, and it looks like you'll get to examine it up close and personal. The giant root-looking thing is giving you a guided tour of its digestive system. What you experience next is too horrible to describe. Let's just say that you die as a result. You are dead. Trust me. It may please you to know that during the night you didn't digest well. For a while, gastric distress made it extremely unpopular with the other root monsters. Way to go, Wingnut. Once again, you've demonstrated your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you blow it. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2, Roger. And I didn't get the last part of that. Well, let's reload. Wingnut. And we savin'. They see me rollin'. We savin'. What? I wasn't anywhere close to it that time. Okay. I get too much crap here in the way of my mouse. They always are. The mazes are always a point of frustration. Okay. Save again. No, I'm not close at all. Nope. Okay. Savin' dirty. Okay. Good thing I saved right there. This is hard enough using the arrow keys. Doing this with a mouse would be impossible. Probably not impossible, but it would suck. I am enjoying these Sierra games, though. Oh, we're almost there. I think I have to go back through here, though. Ah, nice duck. Berries hanging on the bush look quite juicy and smell very pungent. You snag some of the odoriferous red berries. Yep, now we got to go back. Time to do it all again. You know, I'm thinking more of is the beanstalk in King's Quest 1. Remember climbing that thing? We all lived it together. You remember. Yeah, that part went okay. Ah. They see me saving often. Why am I even doing this? That wasn't the way to go. Idiot. I went up there for nothing. Boo earns. You guys just let me do it over and over again. The hell, man? Can I go straight up here? What do you think? Straight up just like Paula Abdul? Nope. Yeah, that's right. There was a Paula Abdul reference. You heard it. There's something under my keyboard making it thump like that. I pick it up, all the stuff I have sitting on it falls off. See, now I said Paula Abdul, but Scoop Jessica, it sounds like you're singing New Kids on the Block. Are you really gonna love? Do you really wanna love me forever? Ow, ow, ow. Or am I caught in hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? All right. Paula forever. Paula was terrible. She couldn't sing. Yeah, sorry. All right. Going east. Going east. Not sure what that thing is back there. Don't care. I did like Opposites Attract. I actually had the cassette single of Opposites Attract. Why? I don't know. New Kids were worse. Yes, they were worse. All right, we're going to go east. Oh, I remember the music video with the cat. MC Scat Cat. And on the B side of that was the Scat Cat Strut, which I've looked for every now and then, but I haven't found it. Foliage here is much too dense for you to pass through. You hear something. It sounds not unlike the hovercraft you wrecked in. Oh no. The mailbox looks typical for a mailbox. There's a slot, a tray, and a sign. Okay, so let's check our inventory. And we have an order form. Look at that. Hey, listen. If people are allowed to call their records vinyls, I'm allowed to call my tapes cassettes. Vinyls. Okay, so insert order form. Oh man, Jagged Little Pill, I loved that album. That's been done. Open tray. Look tray. The tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It is currently empty. Mail order form. You drop the order form into the box. There we go. The mailbox hums and buzzes for a while. Then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent. Look object. Get object. It is a whistle. All right, well, we're going to save again. I totally would record Sega CD soundtracks onto tapes, because that was the way I rolled. Oh, she's doing something. Look, creature. You see a small fleshy being. He seems to be in a hurry to leave. Look area. You're standing at the edge of an eerie swamp. You can hear the croaks and moans of swamp life, none of which you are eager to encounter. Making mixtapes was an art form. All right. So we got to get across this swamp. So, yeah, I already read that. Rub berries on body. You rub the berries all over your body. You now smell like a walking ammonia inhalant. Okay, we're going into the water. Yuck. Oh, look, there's something back there. I think this game is fairly short, especially compared to Police Quest. Uh-oh. Max Aruba. Uh-oh, he's following me. He's following me. Dun-dun. Oh, no. Oh, no. You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and almost as suddenly spit you back out. You distinctly hear the sounds of aquatic gagging and retching. Evidently, you had a bad aftertaste from the berries. Yep. Oh, man. So how many of us, if we didn't have a double tape deck, had two boom boxes that we just put together, play on one, record on the other, everybody shut up so that all we get is the music, and we're done. Yeah, see, Scoop Jessica, Stupid Guy Jin. You all know what I'm talking about. Shh, I'm taping something. Stop it. Well, no, you had a friend who had a boombox, too, and then you use yours. Linger by the Cranberries. I used to record, my brother and I used to spend Sundays listening to Casey Kasem's Top 40. Loved that. Old people high five. All right. I have to find a spot for Roger to start swimming. Come on, Raj. You have stepped into a deeper area of the swamp. You are forced to swim. There we go. All right, we're swimming. We're going to save because I'm sure this will be deadly as well. Hold breath. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs to near bursting, and head for the depths below. Oh yeah, well I didn't use my finger. I did use my finger sometimes, but of course it was easier to just stick your little finger in and then spin the tape around. But I remember just using a pencil. You stick a pencil in and twist it. Yeah, see, Jaspertine knows what it's all about. Okay, we are swimming. Come on, Raj. Hurry up. Don't run out of breath. Look at that. You're in a small grotto below the swamp. Okay. A strange light dances off the walls of this cave. Its origin, a glowing gem situated on top of a boulder. Get gem. It's truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Howdy. Howdy, Kabuki Bear. All right, let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get the hell out of here. We are the Misfits. Our songs are better. We are the Misfits. The Misfits. Oh, what? 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 Your desire for air causes you to inhale large quantities of water, which results in suffocation. I didn't take a deep breath. Another senseless tragedy. You can help prevent this. Vote yes on lobotomies for adventure game designers. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's do that again. Oh, wow. I have to do all this again? Oh. Deep breath. Swim, Roger, swim. Kabuki Bear, that's the way it should be. Because you know what? Everyone else streams those new games. Everyone else is playing those new games. Why not watch somebody playing games from 1987? It just makes you feel happy inside, right? Join us. One of us. One of us. Okay, let's get our gem. There you go. This is for you, Scoop Jessica. Aww. All right, let's get out of here. Take deep breath. Once again, you wisely take in a load of air and head below. Awkward seduction discussion. Yeah. It's not nearly as weird as you think it is. It sounds weird. It's not that weird. Just roll with it. It's something we say. Check the merch link. You'll understand. Come on, Raj. You're going to be running out of air here soon, buddy. Maybe Scoop Jessica does. All right. You've gotten out of the deep spot and are back on your soggy feet. So we're going east. I hope. Come on. There we go. There we go. We're out of the swamp. We're getting out of the swamp. See, Kabuki, you fit right in here. You get it. You're in a lightly forested area. A large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. Look, tree. This tree is dead. Bark must have fallen off years ago. It bears no foliage. Let's save, because I know I'm going to end up falling in here at some point. Push tree. That would advance the game in no way. Climb tree. The tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretions some of the others generate. You begin to shinny your way up the snag. The snag? Oh, Netflix and Donair pizza. Yes, please. It has been a while since I tried to seduce Batman. That is a weird climbing animation. Crack. Okay. Holy logjams, Batman. That was pretty timely. Kabuki Bear, look up Halifax Donair. It's what... If God was food, it's what it would be. You almost ate the big one. All right, we're across. I have a friend who wants to move to Halifax after trying his first Donair. Figure that one out. Okay, so we's going east again. They are originally Greek, yes. But they've kind of mutated here in Halifax, I think. We walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. And there we go. Yikes! You've been snared, suspended above the ground. You are unable to move freely. Man, could you bless an entire donair pizza? That is a cause I would get behind. I would march on City Hall over that. Untie rope. Seduce rope. After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst under the strain. You pass out. Once again, time passes. And then some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You are wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. I'm reading it fast because I'm afraid it's going to scroll off. While prowling a locale known as the Land of the Lounge Lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals, such as... Just then, consciousness begins to creep in. That's pretty great. Your head begins to clear and you realize that you've been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire. Look at the light on the hunter. That's pretty good. You're in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large, smooth rock formations with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. Popcorn chicken poutine sounds amazing. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. Okay. Look, beast. The hunter looks hungry. Talk to hunter. The hunter seems to ignore you. Let's save one more time. I'd love to go back to Montreal. I want to go to the F1 race in Montreal. Come on down, Keened. Let me know when. We'll go to Tony's. The hunter stands and takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer. Throw spore. Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust into the air. The hunter falls to the ground, paralyzed. All right. Search guard. You search the large, not to mention uncleansed body of the hunter. You find a key which might unlock the cage. Other than that, you find only a few assorted parasites clinging to him. Yeah, it doesn't look good, Kabuki. There's no argument about that. But it tastes so good. Get key. You reach to the bars and take possession of the key. Unlock cage. You slip the key into the lock and give it a turn. The lock snaps open. Open door. You open the cage door. And we're free. Get rope. It's not available to you from here. What do you mean it's not available? Get rope. I grabbed the rope. Yeah, there's a smokes here in Halifax, too. I haven't been there in a long time. All right, let's see here. And we're going to go north. It's very Star Wars. It'd be rough to find in South Florida, I think. But I don't know. There's a lot of snowbirds down there. Oh, I just about walked off that cliff. Looking at the chat and not paying attention to the game. Okay. Climb on log. Of course I can't do that from here. I mean, the quality's probably not going to be as good as it would be here, but, I mean, come on. It'll still be good. Tie rope to log. Climb down rope. And there we go. Whoa. Cool. That's pretty neat. Okay. This is going to be interesting. F6 to release grip on the rope. Too far. You reach the end of the rope. This has a negative effect on your resistance to the urging of gravity. Those damn dirty apes. Another senseless tragedy. Lay all the bodies for game designers. All right. Yep. Don't go too far, Greg. And try that again. What in the world? No, okay, that's... How do I swing it? Do I have to just say the word swing, maybe? Or type the word swing? There we go. Danky Kang. Okay. Save. Now we're going to swing. I don't know how long to wait on this. Yeah, I agree, Jaspertine. I have never played Gabriel Knight 3. But we will eventually. Going further. Whoa. Ha ha ha. Yes. Okay. That did look totally natural. That's a nice waterfall back there. Use gem. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hold gem. Seduce gem. Now let's see if we can use gem. There we go. You take out the gem and hold it in your palm. The room is illuminated by its glow. You hear a small shriek and the sound of many footsteps moving away from you. Impersonated guy who doesn't even have a mustache. Nice. Yeah, that sounds about right. Look at that light. Behind these guys, maybe? There we go. It's pretty impressive. The ground below your feet disappears. You tumble down through the darkness. I wasn't crazy about Grim Fandango. Where are we? Dust yourself off, Raj. That was a rather spectacular entrance. All systems seem to be intact, though. You're at the bottom of the steep gorge, almost totally surrounded by impassable rock. There's an opening to the southeast. The walls extend up a great distance. There are two more of those pink guys here. You wonder what they are up to. The dwellers mumble something. The translator responds with, "Follow us, beanpole." They hurry away. Now I'm spelling gem wrong. All right. By the way, if you're even remotely interested in auto racing, and even if you're not, the Formula One documentary series that's on Netflix right now, man, it's good. Where did they go? Whoa, hi. Welcome to our canyon. You look to be from out of town. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank you for saving our compadre from the hunters. You're welcome to stay in the canyon as long as you like. When you're ready to leave, simply say the word and my assistants will show you the only way out for a being of your size. When you leave, however, we must seal the exit behind you for our own protection. Goodbye and good luck. Wheel of Time. Are they doing a Wheel of Time series? Not for a long time, Scoop Jessica. I was at Indy one year when Formula One raced there, and I was there for the Brickyard 400 once. But that was all while I was working. Those were all like press junkets. So I've never really spent the money to get to Indy. The word. It's dark in here. Use gem. Can't maneuver with the gem in your hand. Put gem in mouth. Better. Not a great deal better, but better. Put mouth on gem. Nope, don't understand it. Sounds good, Scoop Jessica. See, I would go all the time if that was the case. Okay. Far to the east as possible. Then down, then east again. All right. Suddenly, an inhuman guttural moan echoes through the narrow caves. You're not sure which direction it came from. The only thing you do know for sure is that you've just soiled your undergarment. Thanks, Oakdale. This would be tough. Okay, I can't go down there, so I gotta go down here. Okay, we find another downward passage. Go down as far as you can, then west as far as possible. I am not in the right place. This is rough. Okay. Think I'm lost. It's telling me to go east. It's telling me to go down as far as I can. But I can't go west now. Huh. Conor McGregor was arrested? That's interesting. Look at that. I'm making the ladder look like it's going up. Oh, is Conor McGregor getting arrested a normal thing? This sure is taking a long time. Oh my god. Okay. Where are we? We're lost. Then head down, then head east. And okay, let's see if this is the way. That's true. A phone Stealing a phone would be something that's worth over $1,000, right? Ah, we're here. Look at that. We made it. You have an opportunity to stand and spare your tender knees. The crystal clear water gives off a gentle glow. In abundance, it is able to light the room. You take the glowing gem from between your aching jaws. You notice it is overly moist as you slip it into your pocket. Ew. All right, looks like we's going swimming. Oh, we're going on a Goonies trip, I think. They see me swimming. I'm soggy. As you enter another of the mysterious subterranean chambers, you realize that the water is now racing toward a giant whirlpool in the middle of the area. You're caught in the strong current, powerless to alter your course. 7 years in jail? Man, he should have just embezzled millions and millions of dollars and messed with your election. Then he would have just got 4 years. Your body is sucked down until finally you are able to resist no more and must yield to the overwhelming force. All right. Jeez, that was quite a trip. Peering around, you find yourself back in the open again. Yep, I get sucked to the overwhelming force. You wanted a $250 easy. Well, I mean, it gets hot. What do you want? It gets hot. I mean, it's not unreasonable. You're standing between me and coolness. Cool air. Okay, we're going to exit the pool and mosey. We're getting close to the end of this game already. We's gonna head to the east. Foliage is too dense to go through. Okay. How do we head to the east here? Let's see if this works. Blow whistle. Give the whistle a toot. It makes an odd sound. You hear an incredible whirring and grinding sound coming from the north. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Suddenly, a Labian terror beast buzzes into the room like a tornado, and he looks like he could do as much damage as one. Oh, and now I'm dead. Well, ain't that a hoot? The guy reduced you to a multicolored mound of coleslaw-like matter. Better than a Murphco slice-o-matic. You are dead, however. Okay, let's try that again. Can we finish in 20 minutes? Because I don't want to play just the beginning of this next time. There's the stanchion for the shuttle launch. Okay, blow whistle. You chuck the Kubik's Rube puzzle over to the beast. The beast appears interested in your offering. Curiosity gets the better of him as he reaches down for it. He seems quite perplexed by the puzzling plastic polyhedron. You pick up a small rock generated during the Terror Beast's grand entrance. This is cool. You're in a small clearing. Before you stands a large elevated platform, much like the one on which you landed when arriving on this planet. On one leg of the platform is an elevator door. A guard patrols the mid-level. Sling rock at guard. You cleverly use the athletic supporter to sling the rock at the guard. It makes serious contact with the side of his head. We like the way you think. Now, of course, there was very much a Sierra gaming trope. That athletic supporter was the very first thing I could pick up in the game. And had I not grabbed it, I'd get here and I'd have no way to finish the game. He drops like a lead parakeet. The ripe thud of impact is momentarily sickening. He's perfectly still. Okay. We're going to save again. We're getting close. But I don't know. I don't know if we can do this in 16 minutes. Put keycard in slot. You slide the keycard into the slot, then remove it. As soon as the elevator door closes behind you, the platform on which you rest begins to rise. And here we are. We're back. Enter ship. You recall from when you landed the entry hatch being on the rear left of the shuttle. You'll have to move a little. Yeah, okay. Seriously? This is needlessly difficult. Okay, open hatch. Being on the rear left of the shuttle, you have to move a little. Look, shuttle. Yeah, it does. What a strange thing to be stuck on. Enter shuttle. Rear left of the shuttle. You have to move a little. Yeah, it really does feel that way. There we go. Wow, that was really difficult. Okay. Let's look first. You're inside a shuttle cockpit. There's an instrument panel before you. Between your legs is a throttle. You can see the local treetops. We're not going to finish this in this sitting. We'll see. Prepare for takeoff. Take up. Okay, fine. Look dial. The attitude dial sets throttle control to either vertical attitude control or horizontal attitude control. It is currently set to horizontal attitude control. Set dial to vertical. Set dial to back. That has no effect now. Push power button. That's pretty neat. Set dial to vac. The attitude dial is now set to vac. Attitude dial. Yeah, it's altitude. Whatever. No, it's not. Push thrusters. Use thrusters. Ascend. Nope. Push control stick. Take off. Yikes. Look thrusters. Look buttons. Look cockpit. Everything looks automatic. The panel is loaded with clusters of system status indicators. There's a power button, an attitude dial, and an ascent thruster button. There it is. A monitor glows on the left third of the console. Push thruster button. Thank you, God. The shuttle begins to vibrate as the ascent thrusters ignite. Nothing's happening. Push thruster button again. Go up. Rise. Push stick forward. Pull stick. This is ridiculous. There we go. Good Lord. Ascent thrusters ready. Attitude system vertical control. Forward descend. Back ascend. We're going to ascend. I'm pressing a key. Nothing's happening. Oh, we're still going up. Okay, we're still going up. Yep, okay, we're good. Up and at them. Hey, NYC. You're off the planet. Good work, Roger. A tone sounds. A soft, synthesized voice notes that adequate altitude has been achieved. Ascent thrusters are now ineffective. The monitor draws your attention again. Minimum altitude achieve. Oh, we're here. Okay. Set dial to hack. Attitude dial is now set to hack. Oh yeah, we flying. Screens are suddenly splashed with the incredibly horrible image of Sludge Vohaul. Hello, Roger. I've been waiting for you. Once again, my subordinates have failed me. Anyway, it looks like you'll be visiting me again soon. Don't bother trying to pilot the vehicle. I have taken control. You will be arriving at my command post shortly. I anxiously await your arrival. He closes with a chilling laugh. His image is frozen on the screens. The ship changes course as if it had a life of its own. All you can do is hang on. Let's save while we're doing this. And it won't take too long to finish this, I don't think. So we're going to keep going. This is taking a while. You feel the ship bank. Oh, there's the asteroids. As Vohaul stated, nothing works. Stop pressing buttons, moron. Through the window, you see your apparent destination, Vohaul's asteroid. Gotta go gentle on the joystick. Oh, that's a cool shot. The massive bay doors meet, jarring the entire vehicle bay. As you step down, the shuttle door slams shut behind you. You're quite surprised not to find several of Vohaul's guards waiting to greet you. You begin to ponder what the twisted scientist might have in store for you. All right, time to save. We're going to collect a bunch of stuff. This is so Star Wars. That's so cool. Look, buttons. The buttons look ordinary. Each button has a word next to it. In order, they are 1, 3, 4, and 5. Well, let's go to 1. Aren't you glad no one saw that? The digital readout shows the number 1. The trick here is to push the number of a floor other than this one. Otherwise, it's no fun. Okay. 2. 2. Hey, wake up. There is no button 2. This isn't going well. 3. All right. This part's going to suck, I think. You have the funny feeling you're being watched. Oh, come on, really? So I just have to, what? Not. So a whole lot of nothing happening here. Oh, what's that? Press button. Oh, for God's sake. Press button. Aha! You know a janitorial closet when you smell one. Almost at once you sense an emptiness, a melancholy longing. You begin to feel homesick. Turn on light. It's quite dark in here. You can't find a light switch. Look, closet. It's quite dark in here. You do find a plunger, however. Okay, get plunger. That's one thing I need. Save. Come on. We're on 3, right? You gotta go to 4 and 5. Let's go to 4. Let's save again. Feel like this could be more exciting. Well, let's go in here. Search closet. It's quite dark in here. On the floor you notice a glass cutter. Get glass cutter. Okay. Feel like I'm not finding as many things as I need to on each floor. So I need a plunger, a glass cutter, a wastebasket, and a lighter. I wonder what happens if I go into the ladies' room. You've stepped into a porcelain palace of sorts. It's obviously a restroom. Oh, you know what? This is a unisex restroom. A place which, in an interesting fashion, serves to exhibit the physical diversity of the universe. The walls are covered in an easy-to-hose-down synthetic material. Attached to them in various locations are devices designed to efficiently collect waste products from the life forms which are able to physically match up to them. There's a toilet there with 4 receptacles. On the back wall are stalls. 3 of them are in use, judging by the various feet which show beneath the stall doors. To the left are sinks. Oh, God. Open door. Get toilet paper. Look, wastebasket. All right, so that's that. We're still missing... what else? We need to get a wastebasket and a lighter. Get away from me, Roomba. We're down to 7 seconds, but we're going to go for it. The SNK collection is good stuff. 5. Later, Jaspertine. No breakthroughs in the interior design to report, just one of the many tube-like sections of this custom asteroid. Oh, look at the caged monster. It's quite dark in here. There's a small waste basket. On the floor next to it is a pair of crusty work overalls. Get waste basket. Aren't you amazed by how much stuff an adventure game hero can carry? You've just got to know how to pack. Open overalls? Search overalls. Look overalls. Get overalls. Pick up the overalls. They are very small and quite worn out, not to mention filthy, yet of no use to you. You toss them back on the floor. As you set them down, something falls to the floor. Get lighter. Okay. We've got the lighter. We've got everything we need. Okay. We're getting there. Let's go back to 1. You stay right there. Oh no, one of the cells is opening. Who knows what unspeakable horror waits behind those steel bars. I don't know. Let's run. That's an alien. That's an alien. There's an alien chasing me. He's still chasing me. Get away from me, you lady alien. Do not touch Willie. Good advice. Seduce Xeno. It's a xenomorph, not a xenophobe. I'm a xenophobe. She's a xenomorph. All right. The door behind you closed solidly. All right, let's see here. Whoa. A barrier springs up before you. Another barrier stands in your way. Feel the floor shift below you. It's moving to the left. Use plunger on wall. Stick plunger to wall. Oh, it's too bad. Too soon. Let go. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Stick plunger to wall. This seems like a bit of a glitch. Yeah. Imagine, if you will, taking a bath in sulfuric acid and using pumice for a washcloth. After that bit of displeasure passes, it gets much worse as the acid slowly eats its way to the last critical organs. Finally, mercifully, death takes you. Yep. Okay. Let's try that again without screwing it up. Still a lot of points to get, isn't there? Wonder if we're as close as I think we are. All right. Don't want to wait too long here. Using formerly uncharacteristic creativity, you apply the suction cup-like plunger to the smooth metal finish and hang on for dear life. Once a janitor, always a janitor. Come on. There we go. You release your grip and drop back down. Okay, so we're going to drop wastebasket. Oh, come on. Drop wastebasket. You're killing me. You're killing me. Drop wastebasket. Save. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Oh, right under the sprinkler, maybe. Drop wastebasket. For crying out loud. Yep, those are droids. Put basket on floor. Put toilet paper in basket. Drop basket. There we go. Use light paper. There we go. All right, now we're talking. While receiving a nice hosing yourself, the basket fire is extinguished. Seconds later, a loud series of pops is followed by the smell of fried electronics. Sprinklers sense accomplishment and cease operation. All right, we's going east. Your fire and subsequent shower seems to have shorted out the burnished bullies. Should probably save. Yeah, see, our score is really going up now. Look, 198 out of 250. We're getting there now. There was gambling in the first Space Quest. You have just entered Vohaul's secret chamber. The evil one himself is seated before a large console high on a platform in the center of the room. Standing obliviously ready are many of the dreaded salesman clones. So, Roger, we meet again. I must say I'm quite impressed with your resourcefulness and tenacity. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing the last of my salesman clones for their trip to Xenon. Feel free to stick around and observe the downfall of your civilization. Ha 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 ha. It is Return of the Jedi, isn't it? Going somewhere? As soon as you step on the platform, you are struck by a beam of light emitted from a unit in the ceiling. In a matter of seconds, you are broken down into microparticles and extracted from the air. Again, the beam strikes, this time blasting into a glass jar on the console. It is there that you are molecularly reconstructed in a miniaturized form. Cool. Well, I'll be darned. My miniaturization beam does work, Vohaul's voice booms. In the old days, I'd test these things on myself, but as you may have noticed by my appearance, being my own guinea pig has had its disadvantages. I guess this will keep you out of my way once and for all. You'll make a nice conversation piece. With that, Vohaul turns away and put finishing touches on Xenon's fate. A save. All right, let's see. Use glass cutter. The newly cut pane of glass falls to the counter. Apparently, Vohaul doesn't notice. You are on the surface of a console. A large, compared to you, jar sits in the middle. A hole has been cut in the side. There are some vents near the back. We're very close to the end here. Enter vent. You wiggle your slim carcass through the vent. Nice. Judging from those two hoses coming in from outside, you guess that this is the inner workings of Vohaul's life support system. A respirator pumps oxygen into his lungs while a pump on the back wall forces blood through filters. Ew. There's also a sign on the back wall. Way to go, Roger. You've just disconnected Vohaul's life support system. He's a goner without it. You can see Vohaul struggling to take his last few breaths. Not you again. You think you have won, he wheezes, but all you have done is to seal your own fate. He reaches up and flips a switch on the far end of the console before dropping to the floor dead. Let's save one more time. All right. Let's see here. This is so cool. You're walking on another section of the control console. There's a large switch in the back panel. A keyboard is at your feet. Reduce or enlarge. Type enlarge. Sequence has begun. That's right. Minish Cap. See, Capcom got their idea here. Come on, get there. You are once again reconstituted, this time to the correct size. You notice that the clones are gone. Okay, what do we do now? An examination of his repulsively turgid, fabric-encased mass reveals nothing other than the tubes which supplied him with blood and oxygen. You do notice the letters SHSR written in pen on the back of his left hand. Type SHSR. Look, computer. Look at computer. We're still having trouble here. Use computer. Look room. A near glow illuminates the large chamber. Through the massive window, you can see out into deep space. Lighted consoles adorn the area behind Vohaul's perch. Vohaul's motionless mass is heaped loosely at the base of his chair. This is infuriating. Okay, that one is lit. There we go. General status, orbit decaying, prognosis terminal, interior environment okay, external temperature critical, auxiliary operations, clone launch, go. Launch countdown 7, blah, 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 abort launch, enter code below. SHSR. Abort granted. Send in the clones. All right. Now he's going east. Bet you Roger falls off these stairs. What do you want to bet? That's years of practice. Ascending Sierra stairs. This is cool. You're walking through a clear tubular passageway which seems to wind in and out along the outer perimeter of the asteroid. There is a box mounted on the west end of this tube. Open box. You open the box, noticing an oxygen mask. Remove it and close the box. Wear mask. Now we're walking. Yes, indeed, we're walking. All right. This is pretty neat. Except it's making me walk like this. "40 minutes until meltdown," a synthesized voice cheerfully announces. Probably from like Spaceballs. I think this came out before Spaceballs. Oh, wow, it's cracking. It's cracking. A section of the glass tubing has fractured from combined stress. The pressurized atmosphere rushes for the relative vacuum of space. Fortunately, wearing the mask protects you from suffocation. No longer needing the mask, you remove it and stow it for later. Okay, we're going to save. Oh, well, this came out the same year as Spaceballs then. I'm just getting ready to press a button here. Any curiosity you may have harbored regarding the menacing metallic pests will now be satisfied as you have drawn too close. Your attention is attracted to a decal on the front of the machine. It says the Vohaul Maromatic. This rouses your curiosity. Suddenly you note that each and every bone in your body feels as though it has been transformed into molten matter. Never slow to catch on, you notice that you are cooking from the inside out. Now this is a pain that lingers. Nobody dares give me the raspberry. Every drop of moisture is purged from your system by the intense heat of the internal barbecue. Your dehydrated composition makes it impossible to continue. Better luck next time. Now that is yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this again. Okay. There was like no way I was doing that. He's further away now. Oh, no, no. God damn it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. But we're going to save a little closer this time. Of course I'm not. So now what do I do? I wonder if I can walk the other way. This is annoying. This is clearly not the right way to go. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I mean, I guess I can walk the entire other direction. Will that thing still be there? Love to just take that ship. Slowest chase scene ever. Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully it's not as far from this direction, because it should all circle back on itself. hopefully that thing can go back to the escape pods. I'm trying to say. Oh, don't tell me it's just as far this direction. What's worse is this place is going to blow up eventually. Get back here, you fat bearded. He doesn't appear to be here anymore. Enter pod. Upon entering the escape pod, you quickly take your seat. Launch pod. Oh, God. Press launch button. Warning, emergency escape vehicle launch sequence has begun. That's pretty cool. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to save again because there's still a little bit more to do here. Phew. You're going to have to stop cutting those escapes so close, Roger. Well, you must feel pretty good right now. You stopped Vohaul from carrying out his threat of salesman infestation, ultimately destroying the twisted scientist himself. You also managed to save your own skin. And just look at that score. Pretty darned impressive. Suddenly, a warning signal draws your attention to the oxygen meter on the front panel. It reads low and dropping fast. This is just great. You knew it was all too good to be true. You have maybe 5 minutes of air left. Well, Roger, it was nice knowing you. Look pod. Now you take the time to view the interior of the pod in more detail. You see a sleep chamber against one wall. Very aliens. Open sleep chamber. Well, very alien, I guess. You turn back the plexiglass cover. Enter sleep chamber. You make the split-second decision to enter the sleep chamber. It seals automatically. Soon you are overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating. You begin to drift away into a deep sleep with the satisfaction of having accomplished your task. You've come through in the clutch, and you deserve a nice long rest. Now, if someone would just pick you up somewhere along the way. So long, Roger, and thanks again for saving your people. Thanks for playing Space Quest 2. So I missed 5 points somewhere. So that was Space Quest 2. I've always loved this theme. Yes, Keenet, I assume that is the ship from the start of Space Quest 3. And so that was Space Quest 2. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and watching. That was a 2-hour stream. I really want to go to bed now because it's 12:30 where I am. Thank you so much for the subs. Again, remember, we're here to raise money for Extra Life. Seward.ca will take you to my Extra Life page, but subs are great, too. I love the support. Remember, there's merch as well. I got to buy myself one of those cups soon so I can start drinking from it on air. Appreciate your support. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow night with Zelda 2. More Zelda 2. So come hang out and watch it. I'll see you then. Good night.